Hi, my name is Ini Dimakoje and I star in Namaste, Wahala. I remember getting the script, or even before then, I remember seeing the sides and I already knew it was going to be a cross-cultural film and I knew it was special. So I felt so honored to be playing it, and I knew it was going to be such an adventure. But I did not expect I did not expect the whirlwind and all of the love that I have received from all over, from places, that countries I didn't even know about, countries I plan or dream of visiting. It has been the outpour of love, and how much people relate to this story has been beyond anything I could have imagined. So it feels very special to be in this spot right now, and I don't take it for granted. Namaste Wahala to me means oneness. It means uniting, not in spite of our differences, but through them. And it definitely also means love that cuts beyond boundaries and cut beyond cultures. And it just represents how I think we as human beings should live every day.
This is Didi. She's a sweetheart. She's a lawyer.
And she's very, very single.
Playing the lead female, I mean, that was a lot, because apart from the fact that she was such a strong character, there was this whole aspect, which was the Bollywood aspect, that I had never done before. I had watched them as a kid because I would watch a lot of Bollywood movies, but the fact that I had to perform, and the director and the lead male, he kept saying this thing, you need to find your nakra, you need to find your nakra. I'm like, what is nakra? So I had to do so much research, and just that confidence, and that it was a mix of being sultry but also just vibing, and that was such an exciting experience. I was so nervous about that aspect, but it ended up being when I think of all the fun moments, that is the first thing I picture. The similarities between me and my character, I think the one or even two similarities we have: she's such a compassionate person and I'm such a compassionate person. I have so much empathy, and then also I fight very hard for what I believe in. If I believe in something, I'm very quick to speak on about it and to voice it out and fight for it. So the audition process was quite funny, because I actually got assigned to read for Angie, the friend. And so I went in to read, and then someone from production came out and handed me a different side for Didi and said I'll be auditioning for both parts. So, on the spot I had to quickly, because I had 3 days to prepare for Angie, but then on the spot I had to prepare for Didi. So I go in, audition for Didi, and they tell me not to audition for Angie anymore. So I'm like, okay. And then I get a call back, and then the whole process was quite a long process. I had to send in dance videos, singing videos, and all that jazz. And I remember it was probably about a month and some, and then I finally got the call that I had been cast as the lead female in Namaste Wahala, and I was so excited, because for me it was just such a fresh idea. I'd never done anything like that before, and I was really, really, really excited. I mean, obviously there was the anticipation of meeting the actors that were coming from, and the crew members that were coming from Bollywood, but what we noticed is immediately we met. I met Ruslan first. We hit it off instantly. We just started gisting we'd known each other forever, and because I was worried at first, because we only had a day to sort of bond, and we're filming the next day. So I was a bit worried. I'm like, oh my gosh, you don't have enough time to connect and build on that chemistry. But then we hit it off instantly, and he's such a good friend to me. Even now we still chat. So yeah, that was amazing. Working with him was a breeze. He's such a decent guy. The pandemic hit everyone so hard. 2020 was a year that we all did not expect. And I remember I had another film that had just come out in March, and we were doing cinema rounds, and I could tell how, you know, it affected the film. Like, obviously nobody was going out because everyone was so scared. The news of the pandemic was so fresh. And Namaste Wahala was supposed to be premiering in April. That was April 2020. So I remember Hamisha calling me, that's the director, and telling me, you know what, she was thinking of postponing it, you know, and I'm like, yeah. To be honest, I thought it was the best call. It just made sense. It was sad that it was going to happen that way, but it just made sense. But look at time and chance. And that line we say in the movie, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Because now we even had such a platform that put us in front of a global audience. I cannot explain how intense it has all been. The overpour of love has been crazy from the world, and so many people relate to it. So many testimonies of, you know, people could just see themselves in it. So many people from cross-cultural relationships, you know, the love has just been intense and like overwhelming, and I'm just so excited. It couldn't have come out in a better way.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm going to marry you.
Excuse me? Do I believe in love at first sight? I think I believe in having a strong connection at first sight. I've literally seen that happen. I don't know if I believe in like love immediately, but I do believe in a strong connection at first sight. About cross-cultural relationships, I'm all for it. I don't believe love should be held back just because of where we are from. I believe love should exist beyond borders. I believe it should exist beyond cultures. So yeah, I'm definitely for it. To me, Nollywood is Nollywood. That's it. And we've come so far. I loved to watch Nollywood back in the day. I grew up on it, and you know, to see the things that we're capable of with the little we really have at our disposal. We do our best to make magic, and I can only imagine the bright future we have and how much more we would improve. And thank God the world is just opening up to all of the beauty that this industry has to offer, and I'm very glad I am here to see it and be part of it. I love my wine, so you know, I would pop open a bottle of Merlot or Chardonnay. It could be white, it could be red, and yeah, that's how I would wine. Sit back. I love reality shows, so pop one reality show on, series, my glass of wine, and it's heaven. All right, thank you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.